back. I've been trying to get like a good lighting, not on good lighting, on a good angle. I feel like my angle a little off. Maybe because I ain't recorded a video in like 3 weeks, so I'm a little camera shy. Maybe that's what it is. But yeah, I've been trying to. I was like spending the last 10 minutes trying to get this shit right, but I'm like, fuck it. But yeah, man, back, another video. I really wasn't trying to be away for 3 weeks like that. I really wasn't. Like 1 week was a given just because I was so tired, and I need to take just a little mental break. Not from YouTube, just a mental break, just from everything, just for myself. So like that's why I took a week break. And then when I was gonna make another video, I got sick, and I think I really got sick because of I working so many hours. Cause like I'm pretty mindful when it comes to like taking care of my body. I sanitize pretty much every time I touch an object. Like the gym, car, like gas station, just stuff like that. I'm always sanitizing my hands. So I don't know how the fuck I got sick. I really don't, and that shit pissed me off because like where this came from. But I really think my body was just so tired, and I think it was just reacting just off that because I had body aches, cold chills, I had a fever of 100. That ain't too bad, but it's still a fever though. So, but yeah, so like I didn't record that week because I was sick, and like I ain't had no energy to do anything. I had no energy to do nothing but lay my ass down. That's it. Lay my ass down, bro. I had no energy. So yeah, and then last week was just last week, man. It just shit happened, dog. Shit happened. So yeah, I just in 3 weeks, man, 3 weeks, 3 long weeks since I did not record a video. That's kind of crazy. Like it seemed like it, but then again, it really don't. But hey, but we back and we better. But yo, I'm done though. Like the whole time since this year started, I kept saying like this gonna be a bad. This gonna be a good year, like this gonna be a better year than last year. This my year, I'm learning my bad habits. I'm improving, and I'm doing this, that, and the third. And I'm not saying that I wasn't learning from my bad habits, or that I'm not learning from my bad habits in the past, or I'm not, making strides to better myself on a day by day, week by week, month by month basis. But bruh, like this. I had a bad year. Like, yes, I went to New York. I'm glad I went to New York. I was able to scratch that off my bucket list. Cool, but bruh, this year was not that good though. Like, only thing I could say was New York. And other than that, yo, stressing, bullshit. Like, it was crazy. And like, I'm pretty sure I spoke about this. Like, between May and June, I had spent like $1,000 on my car, and then when I went to the dentist, that was another like little blow to my wallet. So it's like after when that whole month and a half thing was going on, I was like, okay, cool. All I gotta do is just make it through these little situations, just get this stuff handled, situation paid off, not paid off, but situation handled, and this stuff paid off. Cool, I'm good. And then I had to do something with my car, like get my car renewed. Like, how you get your renewal registration for your license plate, that little sticker for the new year. I had to get that handled, and then it was just a whole lot of bullshit that came with that. So like from May to now, I was just like, okay, all I gotta do is just finish this stuff that I gotta deal with, pay these stuff off, and I'm good. I could just take a deep breath, I can relax, and I could just move forward, whatever I gotta move forward with. I was like, okay, cool. So long story short, I had to go back to South Carolina to do that because I'm in North Carolina, but my stuff is still registered in South Carolina. Cool. So like on the way home, I had like 40 minutes, 30 minutes left till I get back to the crib, dog. 30 minutes from my house, my damn car started overheating. It wasn't overheating like crazy, like smoking and stuff like that, but nonetheless, it was overheating. Man, when I tell y'all, like that was like that killed everything. That killed any momentum, any positivity I had, anything that was good left inside me. That killed everything. Like I've been like, man, fuck it. Like I give up. Like universe, life, y'all win. Like I just got no more to give. Like it's all good. I thought this year was gonna be a better year, or I just thought this year was gonna be so much different than what it was, and like ever since New York, even before New York, but ever since New York, like I just been just dealing with bullshit, you know, and I just got to take the L's and just deal with it. And it's like, you know, I know, you know, everything's happening to everybody, and everybody got their own shit they deal with, but bro, like doing this on a consistent basis, like year after year, even when you trying to like better yourself, you trying to save more money, you trying to work more hours, you trying to study more, you doing pretty much everything you supposed to do to get where you want to be. But it's like life just don't give a damn about that shit. Like you just still, like I'm just still dealing with bullshit, and it's like you know what, fuck it, you know, I'ma just do what I do the best I can for the remaining months of this year. But I really don't care no more. Like I really don't care about anything that go on this year. The only thing that will change this year is if I win like $100,000 or $1 million. You know, that's the only thing that would be like, okay, you know what, this year was my year. But nah, I'm just, you know, I'm just tired of just, I don't want to say faking the funk, because when I make my videos and I be like speaking positive about just stuff that I'm trying to work towards my life, and you know, knowing that, you know, some stuff went wrong, but I still feel confident, you know, that I'm gonna prevail, she gonna get better. I'm tired of doing that, you know. It's just it is like that shit killed everything. Cause like this whole time I was just saying like, ooh, I got this shit. Cause like before my car started overheating, I was like, okay, boom, we got it, we finally did it, we finally, you know, got everything scratched off the list that we needed to do. We paid everything off that we needed to pay off. 30 minutes to the crib, dog. Car overheating. $1,100 down the fucking drain, bro. $1,100,000. I said 11,000. $1,100 down the drain, just like that. And that money that I did not have, I'm not ashamed to admit that. That's money that I did not have that I was willing to spend. Like shit. The $1,000 I needed for my car in May and June. I had a little value, I had a little cushion, but that killed all that. So you know, so to come back with another month with a $1,100 expense, man, yeah, y'all got it. I don't care no more. Bro. So it's like, and even now, like my car is fixed now. I just got my car back today. Like before I recorded the video, I picked my car up, then I brought my ass to the park to record the video so I could talk shit, because I was holding this in since Monday. Yep, since Monday, and today's Thursday. So yeah, like, I just had to get this out. I had to, like, you know, cause it was just some bullshit. What was that? What was that? But yeah, man, like, that shit killed me. Killed all my little momentum, all my little courage, anything. And it's like, when I came to the conclusion that I was gonna be like, fuck it, like, just be like, man, fuck this year. I felt a little bit at peace, because I don't want to say I was trying to, like I said, I wasn't faking nothing. I just have put so much weight on trying to be better than last year. I put so much weight on trying to be a better man, a better person, you know, just more responsible with my responsibilities. And, you know, I was really keyed on to that. And like I said, I made efforts from January to now to bring that to reality, to bring a better, you know, just better habits, you know, better spending habits, you know, working overtime more. You know, I did all that. And so for me to do all that and to see nothing in return from now to July, and me keep trying to give myself pep talks and be all positive, and you know, that shit got old, bruh. And it's like, man, fuck it. And I felt free, because, you know, you know, I don't know. I really just put my hands up, way to got down white towel, you know. It was like, it felt good to just be like, fuck it, man, you know, it is what it is, and shit, it is what it is, ain't what it ain't, you know. That's all I can really say about it. You know, I was happy to be like, fuck it, because, you know, not saying I'm not gonna continue to work overtime, I'm not gonna continue to study, I'm not gonna continue to do this, that, and the third. It just trying to put emphasis on like this year being a good year, and you know, it wasn't working, man. It wasn't working. So I'm not ashamed to quit or to be like, fuck it, because I gave myself 7 months. 7 months. I went through hell pretty much each month till up until this point, including this month. And this is my birthday month. Bloopers. But yeah, this month my birthday month, and it's just like all I can really do is just laugh and smile about the bullshit. Cause it's just like that's all I can do. Like that's it. It's just so crazy how everything just happened like that, and how everything just unfolded. And especially just like I said, I was just saying like I'm good now. I done did everything that I needed to do. I don't got to stress about this. I ain't got to stress about that. We good. And now my car overheating. That's crazy. $1,100 down the drain. Down the drain just like that. That's crazy. And now like, yeah, I got my car back now. Cool, I'm grateful for that. Grateful for that. But it's like now I gotta recuperate the $1,100 that I spent on that goddamn car. That, like I said, that wasn't money that I just had just to throw away. Nah, like, nah, man. Nah, man. So now, it's just a lot, man. And it's like, I can't even focus on my trading because I'm trying to just get in a position to where, you know, like, shit. This to where I was a few months ago. Like, you know, stuff was still happening, but like, you know, I just can't focus on my trading because now I got to focus on, you know, getting my savings at a place, you know, making sure everything else still good. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. It is crazy. And like, I was telling myself, like, bro, like, we worked overtime this whole year. From January to February. I said January to February. From January to July. And I got, you know, it's like, why did I do it? You know, like, I got nothing to show for it. Nothing to show for it. But fucking tiredness and just tiredness and more tiredness and just some draining and just a couple of me yelling and, you know, all I got from that is stress and a little outburst. That's it. And that's fucked up. That's why I was just like, of course I'm gonna still work overtime because I you know, got to. But it's like, what did I get from that? You know, what did I get from that? You know, the bad habit that I changed to good habits from last year to this year. What did I get from that? I mean, yeah, you know, good habits are good habits to have, but it's like, you know, if you expected it, you know, if you are intentional about a certain change that you are trying to bring into your life, at some point you're gonna be expecting to see that manifest into your own reality. So it's like when you don't see that, or you may see that for a short period of time and you right back to the bullshit, it's like, you know, it's like, what's going on, bro? What's going on, man? What's going on? But it's like, hey, what can you do? And bro, like when my car was overheating, like my AC just shut the hell off. Like my AC was blowing hot air, bro. It was so hot in my car for those 30 minutes, bro. It was so hot with the windows down. It was like 99, 100 outside. Man, you talking about? Yeah, I'm at a red light. I'm just like, bro, please turn green. Like it was so hot, bro. If you ain't got no AC, man, I feel bad. I feel for you. Cause that short period of time where I didn't have AC, I was just fanning myself. I was trying to do anything, like, man, that shit was horrible. So yeah, with me getting my car back, I'm very much grateful for my AC. I'm grateful for my AC. I'm grateful to have my car back. You know, yeah, I am complaining. I am talking shit about my $1,100 that I did spend, but it could be worse. I could have had needed a whole new transmission. You know, I could have needed a whole new engine. You know, it could have been worse, but right now I'm still honoring how the fuck I'm feeling. You know, I'm just tired of it. I'm just fed up. Just fed up. I think it was Monday or Tuesday, like, I think it was Monday when I found out, like, yeah, it's my radiator. It was Monday or Tuesday. Whenever I found out that I needed a new radiator and he told me the price, for about 30 minutes, I just sat in silence. And just stared at just my apartment. Just stared at just random shit. Like, I just can't believe this is my life, you know? I can't believe this is my life. So yeah, right now, I really don't give a damn about this year. I really don't. I'm really just focused on next year. So it's like anything I'm doing right now, pretty much how I said it last year, you know, it's gonna be just a betterment and improvement just for next year, you know, just again with spending habits, trading. I've been doing a whole lot better in trading, just studying a whole lot more intentionally, and just knowing what I need to work on and improving with that. So yeah, I will say that with trading, you know, goddamn, when just fuck with me. Oh yeah, with trading, you know, I made some great strides, but it's like, it's unfortunate because like right now I'm just doing a whole lot of tape reading or just back testing, if you will. So it's like I can't really just, I'm not right now, I'm not actively trading. I'm just observing the market, seeing where I would have got in, where I would have got out, seeing if I would have won or lost. So I'm just doing that right now. But it's like I don't have time, or I can't say time, I'm just not able to really start trading the way I want to trade right now because I got other stuff that I got to take care of, you know. So it's like, that shit aggravating as hell in itself. That depressing as hell in itself, because it's like, you know, you just, trading will bring another income, but it's like right now I just can't do that right now. You know, I got other stuff I got to worry about, and it's frustrating knowing that you can have another income, but you got other stuff to worry about just to, you know, allow you just to have a peace of mind, you know. You know, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. Like, that's what I was telling myself, bro. We got it. We good. We did. You know, like, life said, shit, watch this. I said, watch this. Alright. Shit went left, man. But only, where we at? 16 minutes. Alright, cool. I'm trying not to make it past 25 minutes. But only good side about this is, to this bullshit that I'm going through, is like, I know the next time I watch my video, watch this video, I'm gonna be in a better spot. My mental gonna be better. Life gonna be better. You know, everything, every area in my life should be better. So like, only good thing I can take about what I'm going through is that by the time I watch this video again, or watch it for the first time, I'm gonna be in a better spot. I'm gonna look at this video and be like, yeah, life will kick my ass. I was stressing. I just couldn't understand why the fuck life was fucking with me the way it was. Why I was just catching so many L's. Like, why, like, you know. So yeah, next time I watch this, you know, I know we have put ourselves in a better position. You know, I know we kept studying, we kept working overtime, we kept saving, we kept, you know, just building good habits of our bullshit, you know, and kept having like our talks and our moments to where we just sit in silence and we just analyze what we're doing wrong, what we're doing right, and how we can just be a better man, better person, you know, like I say all the time. And yeah, man, so, you know, hey man, it may not seem like it right now. I know it don't seem like it right now, but you know, in due time, 6 months from now, a year from now, 2 years from now, you know, we can look back at it, smile at it, laugh at it, and just be like, cool, you know, we learned from it, we kept going, you know. And yeah, you know, so yeah, it's all good. It really ain't, but it's all good. And another thing, like I said, I spoke on me waiting for last year, or me prepping for next year. I said last year. Me waiting for next year, and me prepping for next year. But it's like, sorry y'all, I'm so sorry about that. I don't like doing that on camera. But it's like, how, I don't want to say how privileged, but I'm gonna just say privileged for like a better word. How privileged are humans, or just for myself, is it for us to think that we just obligated to another year? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm grateful, I'm blessed to have made it to July. I'm gonna be blessed to make it to my birthday. My birthday July 30th, by the way. So yeah, I'm blessed to, I'll be blessed to make it to my birthday, but it's like, you know, next year not guaranteed, you know, next year not guaranteed. I can leave this part right now. As soon as I pull out, you know, shit can happen. I can get hit by an 18-wheeler. Boom, that's it. You know, but it's like, you know, you should never know when your time is. You know, when your time is up. And it's like, we always make plans and goals and decisions for ourselves, not knowing like how that future gonna look. You know, and you know, that is kind of crazy to me, and it's sad because it's like, you know, you got couples that be planning their whole lives together. Like, okay, yeah, we're gonna get married, we're gonna vacation here, we're gonna vacation there, honeymoon right there, and you know, then one of them lose their life, and it's like all that planning, all that preparation, all that work for what? For what? You know, it's like, damn, that shit's sad. Or you know, just like with a job, you can move states. Kind of my situation. You can move states for a job. It might not go the way you want to, and you know, now you trying to figure out now how you gonna like move forward? How you gonna pivot from this situation? But it's like that whole time, and a few months ago, you got all the preparation, all the planning, all the ideal, everything set in stone. But by the time you reach that future in the present moment, everything going left. And that dead ass what happened to me when I moved to North Carolina. Dead ass, like I was at a decent spot. Life started happening, and it fucked me up, man. Shit, hey, I'm still trying to get that right. But it is like it is crazy how you can have plans, goals, and you may not be able to get to fulfill those. Like, man, where we at? 20 minutes. I remember this young lady on TikTok got killed by her roommate. I don't know why she was staying with a male roommate anyway, but hey, that ain't my business. But yeah, she had goals to be a nurse, to retire her parent, to spoil her parent, to travel, man, to be a traveling nurse, I believe. And her life got taken. And it's like, all that for what? All that work, man. All those ideals, all that preparation for what? It's got taken away. And it's like, you never know what the future gonna hold. Even if you don't lose your life, you don't know how your other areas, you don't know how the other areas of your life will be. Like, you may lose a close relative. You may lose yourself in the process. When I say lose yourself, I mean like just get depressed or, just be drained. You may not know who you are anymore. Or you may get in a bad accident and now you might be listening to a limb or something. You just never know how life can just fuck you up. And the whole time you waiting for that moment. Like when I say moment, the whole time you waiting for the future. You waiting for, like, for me instance, I'm waiting to be self-employed, but I don't know what my self-employed life gonna look like. I don't know if I lost somebody when I reach that point. I don't know what happened. I don't know what accidents happened. I don't know. You just never know. You just never know. But this whole time, I'm saying, ooh, I can't wait to be self-employed. I can't wait to reach this point. I can't wait to reach this point. But you don't know what is on the other side of that point. You don't know what on the other side of me being self-employed. I probably lost somebody. I probably got burned again. I don't know. When I say burned again, I mean my finger. I don't mean that other shit. But you just never know what life has in store for you. And it's sad that we make all these plans and that, so many times people don't get to fulfill them. That's sad as hell. That's sad as hell, man. Sad as hell. Life is sad, man. Life is sad, bro. For real. Life is cool and all, but life is ghetto, bro. Life is ghetto as hell. It's beautiful though. I'm in nature. But yeah, man. Life is sad though, for real, man. But it's up to us, it's up to me just to make it better for myself and, just to, do all that I can while I'm here. Be as mindful as I can. And, just do what I do, man. But yeah, I'm rambling now. Y'all know I don't like rambling, but yeah, just with that being said, right now I'm just trying to vibe out for the rest of the year and just, be as mindful as I can with what I gotta do right now for next year. For, like I said, studying, taking care of my body, overtime, just shit like that, man. So by the time December, January we get here, I'm already on the muscle with it. I already got a good little groove. I'm already in tune. I already got stuff there. So by the time it comes, I'm not rushing. I'm not trying to really start. I'm not really trying to work overtime now. I've been doing this. So by the time that moment comes, I already been prepared for it, baby. We already prepared for it, baby, because we've been doing this since July. Really this whole year. But yeah. So yeah, just keeping the main thing, and whatever else, hey, get out of it. But yeah, man. So yeah, man, fuck this year. I ain't got no attachment to this year no more. I promise you, I am done. Unless somebody give me 100,000 or a million, yeah, fuck this year. Tomato, 0 out of 10. But yeah, next year. Hey, next year. We gonna try next year, man. We gonna try next year. But I'm about to head out. I just want to give y'all this view right quick. I might stay out here for about another 10 minutes, maybe. I don't know, man, because I'm really not in the mood. I ain't gonna cap. I'm really not in the mood. I really just want to go home and smoke. But I know I did want to come out here and make a video because it's been a little minute. And I know I need to get out in nature. Because, like, I was at my mother's house. She got a little nature backyard, so that kind of did it kind of pushed the needle a little bit. But, I really just needed to get back in nature, man. recalibrate. Shit, just be around nature, man. Y'all know I'm a nature freak. I know it. Y'all know it. Show y'all this water. North Carolina in a drought right now, so we needed this damn rain we got the last few days. But yeah, man, ain't it pretty though? Y'all see how beautiful life is? Like, yeah, life be kicking my ass, but yeah, man, all I gotta do is come out in nature. I could be like, yeah, you know, I'm getting my ass kicked, but just look at this though. Look at this free shit. You know, I ain't gotta pay for nothing. All I gotta do is come out here and just be me. Ain't that beautiful though? Just come outside to nature and just be. You ain't gotta, what's the word I'm looking for? Not persuade, perform. You ain't gotta be performative. Just come out and be. That's it. That's all I wanna be in life. I just wanna be. I don't wanna do nothing. I just wanna be Dominique. That's it. Be Dominique, then transfer to D-Way Digital Diary. Then go back to Dominique. That's it, man. But yeah, I'm rambling, so appreciate y'all.